to another video, and today we're doing something a little bit different because I am going to tell you a story. This is a story of how I started modeling, and also if you are wondering how to get started modeling and connecting with people to shoot with on Instagram, I'll tell you how I did that in this video. So let's start at the beginning. My first memory of modeling is actually from elementary school. I went to my friend's house and there were a bunch of other friends there, and we were playing America's Next Top Model. And the way that the game worked was the friend's older sister gave us a category, like how you dress up for red carpet, how you dress for a vacation, and then we'd go to the play clothes and we'd dress up according to that theme, and then she would rate our looks. And that was the version of America's Next Top Model that we would play. Fast forward a few years, and I met a new friend in middle school, and she loved modeling. Her sister loved photography, so they were just like the perfect pair, and they were always doing shoots together. Through this friend, I started to kind of learn about the modeling industry. I started watching America's Next Top Model. I would practice wearing heels with her when we would hang out. We would just wear heels and walk back and forth in her living room. And also we would do photo shoots. But I mean, back then I wouldn't really call it a photo shoot. It was a digital camera and us, and we'd put on crazy outfits and crazy makeup and just be crazy middle schoolers. My friend and I even signed up to do mall modeling. We volunteered to be ambassadors for the mall, and we would represent one store. I remember she was Buckle and I was Gap. And we went and picked out whatever outfit we wanted from the store, and they let us wear it. And then the whole group of models, one from every single store in the mall, would just walk around and pose at different points of the mall. We would pose with a sign too that said, "We're wearing Gap," so that if anyone walking around the mall didn't know, oh look, that's what they have in Gap, maybe I'll go into Gap and buy something. And this was just something fun for me. For my friend, it was serious, like she really wanted to be a model and wanted to start looking into agencies. So I was just trying to be a supportive friend, and I was having fun doing these things with her, but it didn't really serve me at all, other than I was happy to be with my friend. But actually at the time I wanted to be a singer, which is funny because now she's a singer and I'm a model, so we kind of like flip-flopped. So the middle school years, early high school years were very much America's Next Top Model, fashion, makeup, beauty. In the later years of high school, that was less interesting to me. I was trying to think more about what I wanted to do in college, and I didn't want to be a model at the time. I don't have any recollection of even thinking about modeling in my late high school or early college years. So then this story takes a huge jump. Now it's 2019. I have had a baby, I'm married. My husband's family is very social. They love going out and they love taking a family photo at every single activity they go and do. I hated how I looked in all the photos we would take. And that's when I started trying to educate myself about how to look good in photos. I would watch YouTube videos on why you look bad in photos, or here's how to look better in photos. I started practicing. I would take more selfies, trying to find my best smile, my most realistic smile. Before it was kind of like, and now it's kind of like, aside from practicing on my own, I would have my husband go on like nature walks with me, and we'd stop at certain areas and he would take pictures of me, and I would just kind of study the photos and be like, okay, when I did that, it looked bad. When I did that, it looked good. I'll do more of this. Next time, let me try this. Kind of just experimenting, being photographed to see what I liked. I started to amass a lot of photos. There were quite a few photos that I really liked and I wanted to share them on social media, but I didn't want to do it on my personal Instagram account. I decided to create a second Instagram account where I could just post photos of me, and that's when I created the as.photogram Instagram. I mean, it's right in the name, the photogram. It was just meant to be me sharing pictures. It wasn't supposed to be modeling. I started that Instagram in September of 2019. Over time, this really became a great creative outlet for me. So where this started as a journey of me wanting to be more photogenic, it gradually turned into a creative outlet. Later in the fall of 2019, my sister-in-law, who is a model, was talking to me. We were on a walk, I remember, and she mentioned, like, oh, you should come meet with my agent. They would love to talk to you. They've seen your photos. So yeah, you should come into my agency. So I went, and this was October of 2019. I trusted my sister-in-law's experience with them, and they signed me. It was my sister-in-law who kind of got me thinking about, oh, maybe I could be a model. She kind of helped me change the mindset of I'm just taking pictures for fun to I can take pictures to be a model. So I was really excited to start the modeling journey because I had in 2 months just gone from, oh, I look bad in photos to I like how I look in photos, other people like how I look in photos, and I could make a career out of this. Also, I love taking pictures and photo shoots, and so it was a hobby and a creative outlet that turned into a passion that I'm growing into a career at this point. Once I knew that I wanted to try modeling, I wanted to get to the point where I was working and collaborating with other people. So I knew I had to keep using Instagram in order to network. I was just constantly posting so that eventually I could have enough presence on Instagram to be able to collaborate with others. All this time, I've been consistent on Instagram. I've been reaching out to people, reaching out to brands, trying to make sure I'm following people within my niche and connecting with people in my niche as much as possible. And June 2020, I finally had someone reach out to me and say, hey, we would love for you to come do this shoot with us. This was so exciting to me because I had been working towards this exact moment for the last few months. The photo shoot was really awesome. I was nervous because it was my first time shooting with someone who wasn't like my husband or my friend who at the time was pursuing photography. I definitely put some pressure on myself, but the outcome honestly was great. It was a really great first experience for doing a photo shoot that was set up through Instagram and the connection and networking of Instagram. That photo shoot was kind of a takeoff point for me. From then on, I was constantly setting up shoots with photographers, and since then it's been really consistent with doing shoots and just being creative and having fun. So that is my full story of my modeling journey. From my story, I think there are some good tips that you can take away if you are looking for getting into modeling or just collaborating with other people on Instagram and you don't really know how to get started. And the first thing I would say is just to practice posing, practice taking pictures, whether in your mirror or a selfie, or have a friend take photos of you, and get some good photos that show your skills that you can post on your Instagram account. So you can sort of use that as a portfolio. When other people view your account, they can see what you have to offer. Also with that, I would be consistent. Be posting every few days, once a week or so that other people on Instagram can see those photos aren't just from 3 months ago, what does she look like now? Also, people on Instagram will want to see if you are using the app, so if they reach out to you, they know you'll respond. They don't want to see that you never post on your story and you only posted a few pictures 3 months ago, because if they reach out to you, they might think she's never going to respond. She doesn't use Instagram. So I would use it consistently. However, that works for you is up to you to decide. But I would definitely have a consistent presence on Instagram if you want to start working with other people and network through Instagram. Make sure you're connecting with people who are in your niche of modeling and photography. So follow other models, follow other photographers, and interact with them as much as you can. So liking their stuff, leaving comments, message them if you're interested in working with them, or if you admire them or you just have something to say to start to build a relationship with them. So if you're doing those things, if you're practicing showing your consistency and showing good photos of yourself so that you can show what you have to offer, and you're interacting with other accounts that you would want to work with and build a relationship with them, then you will get to the point where you can start working with people and people will reach out to you to do photo shoots and want to collaborate with you. Because that's how I did it. I honestly, I've come such a long way, and I'm so grateful for that, and I love that I'm now able to share this journey and, you know, hopefully help someone who's watching this video who wants to learn how to do the same thing that I did, because it is pretty intimidating to get started, but if you want it, I know you can do it. Anyone can learn how to model, anyone can learn how to look good in photos. It's not a genetic thing, it's not how you look, it's not what size you are, it's not your height, it's a skill, and anyone can do it. I hope you enjoyed this video and hearing more of my story, and also I hope you enjoyed the tips on how to get started. Please like this video if you enjoyed the content, and comment down below your Instagram so we can all follow each other and support each other in this community and this journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on modeling and a few other things. You never know what I'm gonna do next, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye!